Hey guys, welcome back to my Fire Emblem Three Houses playthrough. This is going to be part 4, and we're actually going to get started on the combat missions that you're going to find each month. So let's get started. I don't know why they split it up like this. I think in the mission weeks, you won't have much choice, so I don't know why they like pretend that you do. The only thing you can accept is the mission itself. So let's get started.
Time for a mock battle, eh? How should we go about this? Well, you'll be our commander, that much is for sure. Just don't screw it up and everything will be great. Got it, Teach?
Claude's a little difficult to read on terms of what like boosts his support.
Right. I'll do whatever I can to help too. I mean, I'm kind of obligated to. For example, if I add a little something to their food to upset their stomachs...
Do it. Oh, I'm no fun, aren't I?
Yeah, wink wink, I read you. You can't officially condone that sort of thing, right? But say, hypothetically speaking, students from the other houses started racing to the infirmary. As far as anyone knows, it could just be a harmless little stomach bug making the rounds.
Well, what a fascinating conversation you two are having. May we join?
Claude, I can't believe you would stoop to such crooked schemes to gain the advantage. Have you no honor?
If that was really my scheme, I wouldn't be talking about it out in the open. I'm afraid you'll have to wait until our battle to see what's really in store.
It's irrelevant anyhow. Whatever you have planned won't save you from a crushing defeat.
She has a point. Still, I'm rather eager to see what sort of schemes that mind of yours conjures up.
You heard him, Teach. We can't let these fine folks down. Are you serious, Teach? Well, if a crooked scheme is really what you're after, I've got more than a few of those up my sleeve.
Oh, how precious. Looks like you and the students have become fast friends.
While I am pleased that you are taking the initiative to acquaint yourself with the students, I'm afraid it's about time for the faculty strategy meeting.
I'm sorry, professors. It's about time I returned to my training anyway. Claude, Edelgard, until we meet again on the battlefield, farewell.
I look forward to assessing your abilities. I hope you don't disappoint.
Okay. There's gonna be a little bit more story after the load screen, and then we can get going. All right. So this battle they only let you bring in 5 students, which is a little rough. Because some of your students are going to be pretty far ahead of the others in terms of level. So, yeah, that's not happening. I'm going to bring Lysynthia and Leonia in. Although, I don't know. Does she have healing yet? Yeah, she does. I might just bring Marianne just in case. Oh no, I probably can wait on Leonie. Alright, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna use Lawrence at all, honestly. He gets a little better personality-wise throughout the game, but I don't know. There's so many more characters out there that are better than him, so I'm just not gonna waste my time with that.
So, this is the stage for the mock battle.
All right.
I'm sure you already understand, but the house that defeats the other two is, incidentally, I'll be overseeing this mock.
Stay focused.
All right, let's get in the bushes.
Leave it to me.
Cynthia can be with me. Hilda and Claude can be together.
Ready
And
and willing.
Marianne can, I guess, be over there. I don't need the help.
I will fight on the front lines. I can stop the enemy's advance with grace.
Do you have Lady Edelgard's permission to... I suppose
Thank you, Hubert. We are off to a terrible start.
Ash, can you move to the front lines? I want to lure the enemy.
Got it, Your Highness.
Once you've finished preparing, make your move.
I'm on it.
Oh my.
Yeah, regardless of who you play as, there's going to be a unit like Ferdinand here that are going to charge you. So, for example, if you're playing in a different house than the Golden Deers, it would be Lawrence every single time. That's part of the reason I don't like him. The Cynthia, I think, is one of the best magic units in the game. She has access to a lot of spells that are unique to her, and some of the spells are very useful later on in the game. There's a particular enemy class that you fight a lot, and they're very weak to her spells, so it's pretty nice having her. So, like I said in part 1, I'm not going to promote units to their beginner class until after I maximize their class mastery in the noble and commoner classes.
You lost to me?
Early on, and particularly like weak units like Marianne, who doesn't have a whole lot of health. That +5 health bonus you get for mastering the class is really nice.
You are performing as expected, Professor. We will use the forest to ambush our enemy. Everyone, I am counting on your support.
Well, it's not really much of a surprise if you tell me about it.
If they're waiting in the fort.
Having Marianne really like no penalty for me being a little brash here. So you want to spread the wealth. Having Hilda advance pretty quickly is helpful.
Sorry,
A lot of the classes that have axe masteries later on give really good abilities. So I'd like to get her into the more advanced classes as early as possible. Claude's fine as he is.
Be mindful.
Later on in the game, they basically get default class upgrades that are exclusive to the leaders of the house. So you don't really have to worry about him as much. Anyway, just because they're so good, they're gonna level up pretty well anyway.
Thank you.
Are you planning on fighting 2 houses at once? I will admit that is favorable.
This is a good opportunity.
Tattoo's a little scary. He's very strong. Cynthia will destroy him though. Units like him and Raphael, they have like absolutely no resistance at all. So, like, if they even smell magic, they're gonna like die. So we don't have to worry about that too much. Really, there's not a whole lot of threats at all. All you want to do is make sure you get rid of the ranged units as quickly as possible. They provide a lot of problems early. That should be fine. Yeah.
I'm all sweaty. I'm still a delicate.
Okay. Bring my character forward, and then have. Yeah, she's gonna get attacked if I do that, so I'm not gonna do that. It's not worth it. I have Claude be in the bushes. Okay. And then Marianne screw around somewhere else. Okay. We're gonna finish this up really quickly. So between this mission and I think next month
My training was insufficient.
they basically force you to do practice combat missions. Between then and now, I'd like to max out a lot of the units masteries, so I can move forward. The commoner class is like half decent because they let every character use magic, and other classes down the line don't let you do that. But their growth rate isn't very good, and I don't know what the level cap in this game is. I don't think you'll reach it if you play the game without like without over leveling yourself.
Careful, Claude.
So
I'll win no matter what, but you're only making things harder for yourself.
Losing hasn't even crossed your mind, has it?
To shock was your intention.
yeah, I don't think there'll be a problem if you waste a couple levels on classes with bad growth. Oh, well. Claude's having a real fun time over here. It was kind of a mistake me moving him over there.
I didn't expect that.
I don't know. Stuff happens, it's fine. Yeah. Oh, she has a hand axe. I didn't even know that. I'm gonna be careful around her with magic units. Their defense isn't very good, so having her have the ability to counterattack is gonna be a problem. I'll just go for Hanem and let them come to us. I don't know what Elgar's doing. Take the wide way around. Probably should get myself in the bushes. I don't think magic is affected by terrain, so maybe I should put Hilda in there. Should be able to kill her before she kills me. Oh! I don't know where they got that percentage from. Whatever.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
This game kind of starts out pretty slowly. The missions in the beginning aren't very fun or diverse, so you have to get through them as quickly as possible. Manuela isn't going to do anything to Lysynthia, so I'm not really worried about that. There we go. Lysinthia's crest boosts the damage magic attacks do, so that's pretty nice to have. Seems like it activates pretty frequently too. That's another reason she makes for a really strong magic character. Oh, I ran out of magic. 'Tis unfortunate, but what can I do? I'll have my character take care of Manuela, and then have Marianne take care of Edelgard.
Fought well.
And then we can gang up on Haneman and his stupid mustache.
So, you've made it past.
That should be good.
I guess. To think that the Black Eagle.
Yeah, you suck. It's not your fault. Yeah, Haneman's gonna start moving now, so I'm gonna wait. I guess not so much for making his move. Alright, and They give Lacynthia a bow, but for the life of me, I don't know why. She's not very good with it. At least, definitely not as good as she is with magic. So I'll kill him right off the bat. So I want to try to get Marianne some experience before I do that. And then we take him out.
My goodness. The leadership of someone with actual battle experience is... Well, I was as good as you.
Should I have held back?
Yeah, it does sound like they changed his voice from what I remember it being.
That's that. The winner of this mock battle is the Golden Deer House.
Great work, everyone. Even if it's just a mock battle, the taste of victory is sugary sweet.
Okay. So if your main character is the MVP, he increases the motivation of everybody in your house, which is going to be important later on. Otherwise, if an individual character that's not the professor is the MVP, their motivation gets maxed out. So it's good either way.
Great work, Teach. That was a brilliant win. Playing ignorant as to the quality of your command and deflecting the praise to your students. You really are a model professor, Teach.
Thank
to
you.
be honest, I had a bunch of other schemes planned as well, just in case the situation called for it. But I didn't have to resort to any of them. I suppose our opponents lucked out.
Well met, Professor. The breadth of your skill was on full display today. I must admit that your tactics were masterful. I shudder to think what may have transpired had it been Claude leading us into battle.
I noticed that too. We just did what you told us, and we won. I love it.
As expected from a child of the former captain of the Knights. Thank you for today, Professor. I have much to consider. I never doubted that our professor would be amazing. It was way too obvious. Don't you agree, Marianne? Huh? Me? Oh, yes, of course. Well done, Professor.
Captain Gerald taught his child well. It would have been more of a surprise had our professor proved lacking.
Don't you think it's a bit harsh to give Gerald all of the credit, Leonie? In any case, it's clear that we only won because of our new mentor's guidance.
Thank you,
The
Bullcut.
mercenaries' wisdom and techniques are forged in battle. Those are the sorts of things you can only learn through experience. Right, Teach? But more importantly, it's time to celebrate our victory. Teach here has yet to try my well-renowned home cooking. I really do hope you'll join us. After all, I swiped some finely aged cheese from the dining hall for just this occasion.
Loading screens.
Your work with the students was remarkable. I can see Gerald trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students. I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
You're a bully,
As for
said it.
today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
Those affiliated with Garrigmach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission. You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood? I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you.
Bandits, they say. Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct? Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible. No one said anything about the Knights of damn Saros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial. I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to!
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
You die.
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now I must locate your replacements.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
Yeah, sorry if you hear some noise in the background. My dog likes to move around. Can't get her to stop. So I'm gonna end it here. So next time we're gonna go across and handle all the monastery and everything up into the next mission. So thank you for watching, and hope to see you next time.